Hi there, my name is Davin, and I'm one of the developers of aVoid. Last time I spoke with you, I showed you everything in the beta, and now I'm here to showcase my individual contribution since the beta. So first of all, let's start with some of the big changes. First one being, if I go to the login screen, some feedback we got was some players were typing in random passwords, not knowing that it actually meant anything. So they type like a random thing, press login, and be like, oh, it didn't work. And we never had a forgot password, so they'd have to restart the game. Now that is not an issue anymore, as we added the forgot password. So when you type the wrong password incorrect 3 times, the forgot password will become available. So once you click on this, please enter a password. Both passwords need to be the same, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. If you type something different in each of the boxes, the confirm won't work. Type 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also cancel it. And now when you type 1, 2, 3, 4, you can log in. So that's one of the big changes we did. Another thing we did, when you load up the game, you'll instantly notice this, is that a user guide opens up with the operating system. This is like a quote-unquote like mini tutorial. So use mouse to navigate, self-explanatory, double-click icons to open, click onto the box to type. We added this here so you can actually interact with it, not just type test, because later in the game we'll be typing numbers into boxes. Click on date to open calendar. This one's pretty good as there's no, you might just skip through this small feature, but you can open it. Click on your name to open the main menu. Here you can shut down the actual whole game. Here you can reset the current scene, and here you can adjust the volume. I worked on the UI, but Oren worked on the actual adjusting the sliders. And I worked on these icons, all the icons that you see here. So yeah, and then you close this. I also added the user guide here in case they close it, they want to remember some things. Another small bug I worked on. Well, we both worked on a lot of bugs, so I won't go through every single one, but I'll try to remember some meaningful ones. Is that when you drag a tab, the background will drag like this also, so we got rid of that. Another big thing we added was an end credit scene. If I go to here, after the ending, this will come up, the end credit scene. It says aVoid by myself and Oren. Press space to return to main menu. Now, not only does this return you to the main menu, but also deletes your player prefs, so it won't remember what password you picked, what icon you picked. It basically resets the game as if you never played it, so you can replay and pick different choices. Another thing I added was a save and load. So before, when you'd play the game, let's say you're on day 2, if you would close the game and reopen it, it would start all the way from the very beginning, the intro. Now, we obviously don't want this in the main game, so if I demonstrate here real quick, this should work. We start up the game. I'll demonstrate this twice, just to show that it fully works. So now we're on the registration 1 scene after this ends. So if I close the game now, go back to my folder, open it, it should skip the intro and just start on this scene. There we go. So if I type Bob, 1, 2, 3, 4, pick my picture. Let's say I close the game here again. There you go. It will continue where we left off. It felt like that was vital for our game. So now we have a full start to finish. Well, we did in the beta, but now it's like you can reset the game with a clear run. And you can also close the game and jump back in where you left off. Now, ideally, we wouldn't want players to do this because it is a short narrative experience. It should be played through one sitting. But in case something came up in their personal life and they had to step away from the game, like close or restart their computer, they won't lose their progress. And here's the user guide, which I spoke about. And yeah, that is what I've done since the beta. Added these small but meaningful changes that don't impact the full gameplay. The gameplay itself was already done, like the full beginning to end, so we didn't add anything. I did change some minor spelling mistakes here and there, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's everything. Thank you.